All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long-reaching attack. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Sticks the jump in. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. This is the range where things get messy. Burnout activates! Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Checks them with the projectile. The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They have tons of options at their disposal. Overdrive arts give moves a big power boost at the cost of using some of the drive gauge, so meter management is vital. Time to reassess the situation? Out of range, relatively safe. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Going in? Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Gut punch! Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you! Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super! Player 2 comes away with the win! Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. From up above. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player 2 chases them down. Oh, easy tech. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Decides to buff up while they can. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Player 1 has a drive rush to keep it going. Closes the distance. Shows the medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Grabs and throws them away. Sneaks in above. Rips solar plexus strength. Both fighters are trying not to get trapped in the corner. Who's gonna take it? Player connects with the throw. Close range projectile. They're willing to risk it for the overdrive. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Can they create an opportunity for the knockdown? Here comes the mix-up. Even the can this drive bring them back? Here comes the corner pressure. Oh, here we go. Excellent block. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Turns out, player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Who will come out on top and just hit the drive? Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. They're taking a step back to slow down the pick. Crowns them from above. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Excellent read. Player 2 needs to take advantage. This can lead to some big damage. Both fighters are down to half life. Getting it all on the drive rush. What are they gonna do? Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Fireball pressure, trying to wear down the opponent. Here comes a big combo. Ugh, take a seat. They both decide to ease the tension and back off. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? What's this Biku Huddle gonna do? Are you kidding me? Player one has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. A projectile to say get off. Jumps in. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. All right. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Left off goes for the super art. Their super art gauge is running on empty. Closes out the round with a fireball. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start the round. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 has the meter lead. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Very difficult, experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Going in, Biku Hadouken. Player 2 and whips, they're wide open. This is a critical, crowns them from above, throws them. Player 1, a daring impact to wrap up the round. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one.
Fight round. Fight.
It adds a bit of OD spice there. Checks with a medium kick. Goes for the jump in. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Out of range, relatively safe. Somehow manages to block the jump in. A jump in with the costume. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. This is gonna hurt. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? What's this Biku Huddle gonna do? What were they thinking? Good presence of mind to pull the trigger. Oh my God, Rock, are you kidding me? Player 2 comes away with the win.
USA.
Not to sound too full of myself, but I'm damn strong. How'd I get that way? Wouldn't you? But don't get it I don't try to go around making it. I'm not. Oh,
Whoops. You.
top player is here.
Round 1. Fight.
Don't go regretting this.
Here comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let us begin. Prepare yourself.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? The fighters take a step back to reassess. Time for a new game plan. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. They need to hold out. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 creates a good... They can't squander this punish counter chance. Both fighters planning something, experiencing burnout. Doesn't let up and KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Overdrive Hadouken. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Taking stock. They're at the center of the stage. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Shows them, hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 2 bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Both experiencing burnout. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Knockdown and this is gonna hurt. Gotta be careful. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Not in range for the throw of cross-up attack. They gotta dig back. No! Critical art now? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. What a finish! Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Yoga fire there. Parries to cancel the fireball. Player 1 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Goes for the fireball. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Will they use their drive to break through or to turn up the heat? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Big, low, reaching heavy. Neither of them willing to back off here. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Was looking for that jump attack. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters are looking for a way. Goes for the super art? Player 2 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive is experiencing burnout. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Blocks it. Throws a fireball. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Ooh, does them dirty. All in with a rush. Player charges up the plasma. Bringing the hot fire. Amazing. Manages. There's the burnout. One chance here. What a finish. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
USA.
Not to sound too full of myself, but I'm damn strong. How'd I get that way? Wouldn't, but don't, I don't, I'm not, also.
Whoops.
Top player!
Round one. Fight.
Don't go regretting this! What do you think you're talking to?
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Blocks the jump in. Gets a chance with that jump in. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Decent damage. What's next? Neither of them willing to back off here. They hit each other. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Picture perfect punish counter. Knockdown. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Jumps in. Throws him. What's next? Looking for a chance. Sees it coming and blocks it out. KO. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. The jump in catches them. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Jumps in. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Forcing them to block the drive impact near the corner is a very smart play on their part. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big here. Manes Duare for the smart play to stop the opponent there. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Raw critical. What's gonna happen? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Grounds them from above. What now? Somehow manages to block. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Who's going to steal this win? Jump. Going on the offensive? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Player reads the jump in perfectly. They gotta make something happen to increase Mano's metal level. Player 2 sets up with the jump in. Charges up the plasma. Taking chunks out of each other here. The low. Amazing. Here comes a big combo. Put them on notice. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Jump drops them from the air. Checks them with a projectile from up above. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. What are they thinking here? Strings it all together. Takes a trip. Very solid corner match. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. With the life gap opening up, they need to get some. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Shoots off a fireball up close. Jumps. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Going on the offensive? Nails the anti-air. Hits him with a stopping pop. That combo did decent damage. The quarter makes it hard to escape. There's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Going in? Big opportunity coming. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Cross-up attack. Connects with the throw. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? What's this Kikuhado gonna do? What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
USA.
Not to sound too full of myself, but I'm damn strong. How'd I get that? But don't get it twisted. I'm. Whoops.
Huh? You look...
The top player is here.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Don't go regretting this.
What do you think you're talking to? Bump?
Gotcha! Fighting uppercut! Go to sleep! I'm loving this! I gotcha! Give me a break!
Round two. Fight. Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. throws him down. No go for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Down to the wire. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 1 can't afford mistakes with KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. They piled up the null. Now, it's a good spot to use the super. Now, can they finish the job? Jumps? There's a change of sides. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Sets up with the jump in. No! You need guts to pull that off. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Start things off with a jump in. Jumps in. Smart play with the throw. The fighters return to the middle of the... Oh, the throw connects. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. With super arching, this can lead to some big damage. Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up!
Play adds a bit of OD spice. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Even the slightest hit and the punish counter sets the table. No hesitation or regret. Hits them with the NSF dummy. Ooh, sends them a personalized telegraph with that frightening critical. Can they muster up the nerves to fight back? Are you kidding me? Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Presses for a reaction with the fireball. Jumps up. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Trips him up. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. The super armor does its job. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Goes for the low risk air to air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. Combo with the target combo. Non-edge water for the long game return. Jumps in. Hits him with a stop and block. Still slugging it out at this range. Uses the gauge for a super arm. And Mono grabs him. This move brings a whole new meaning to the last dance. It's the pas de deux. Going in, this can lead to some big damage. We have tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Notice it corrects them. Off for the critical art. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Adds a bit of OD spice. No super art on deck. No life left. How will they close it up? Burns out. Oh, Benji on the fireball. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
A drive in back misses. Throws him. Smart play with the throw. Blocks it. Flushes that off and keeps going. Swan Lake is on fire now. Look at the damage. Looking for a hook. This can lead to some big damage. All the throw connects. Close range projectile. Medium kick. Oh, they were sitting on their rear for this super art. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Oh man, this is a scary range. No way they did that. Are you kidding me? Player 2 has gotta be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Close range projectile. Jumps. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. They're still feeling each other out. Handily escapes the throw. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Buy some time by driving them into the corner, and now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Well-timed command throw there. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Takes the chance to hurt him. Good job blocking the jump there. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Light lead opens up. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Can't tech the throw? Good work staying in throw range there. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. It's a good spot to use the super. And Mono grabs him. This move brings a whole new meaning to the last chance. It's the pas de deux. Blocks it. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Charges forward. Jumps in, delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Drops them hard. Wrecks them. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They got stuck. No escaping that. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
A new challenger.
We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top? Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Low kicks are a no-go. Still slugging it out here. Goes for an overhead. Starts with a jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Ends the round with a punish counter, living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The low doesn't connect. Throws them to negate the block. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Still slugging it out at this range. Sneaks in above. Hits them with a stopping block. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Gotta do better than that. Jumps up, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Blocks the low kick. Throw tech. Jumps it, sets up with the jump in. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. There's the burnout. Catches out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Closes it out.
Final round. Fight!
Chucks a fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Medium kick hits. The low kick hits. Oh, the throw connects. There's an overdrive shorty. Player 2 is working with a better game. This is gonna hurt. Baits out the low kick. The drive impact doesn't work. There's a drive impact. A jump in? How did they read that throw? Medium kick hits. Oh, the drive impact hits for a punish. Taking chunks out of each other. Impact squashed. There's a burnout. Sets up with the jump in. Noticeable life lead as it tries to act quickly but with the attack. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Anticipated that throw. Player 2 flatlines him. Player 1 comes away with the win.
Comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Let us begin. This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Gets a chance with that jump in. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Takes a trip. Can't tech the throw? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. Goes for the super art? Denies the low heavy. What'll happen here? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Player 2 has the meter lead. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Player 2, ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Knockdown and jumps in. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 is the last fighter standing. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Gets the jump in. Can't tech the throw. Goes for the low kick. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. All right, what's coming up next? Absorbs the attack and fires back. And the throw ends the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jumps in. Not much movement. Charges forward. Creates an opening with a low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. The low block. Low heavy. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Still slugging it out at this range. Doesn't touch the throw. Player 2 is the last fighter standing.
Special versus Battle Roll. Get in there! Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Good anti-air. Player 2 has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Staves off the cross-up. Knockdown. Does a good job of pushing back. Projectile to try and change the situation. Nails the anti-air. Takes a trip. Player 1 is almost dead, but gets him. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. Long, low attack hits. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Still very early in the round. The low doesn't connect. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Throws out the fireball to check him. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. A quick breather. Hits the back throw to get the side switch. Both painfully aware of the corner there. Zones with the fireball. Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Jumps up. Jumps, brushes that off and keeps going. Ooh, what a smart play. Ooh. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Player, what a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. This is the time to use fireballs low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Taking chunks out of each other here. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 2, raw super art incoming. Excellent read. Player 2 turning it right up with the super. The low kick hits. Throws him. What's next? Player 1 needs to use their drop. Crowns him from above. Throws. High hand. Gotta do better than that. Looking for a hole. They're using a fireball to force a read. Can this drive bring them back? Neither denies it. It is over. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That
Fighting round. Online trainers match.
Versus practice, arcade, practice, training.
Crown and a smile.
Training room.
Survivalist, heroic as a tigress. Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you're not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire like the darkness. I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta kill all my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down. Always ready for a fight, never back down. At this point, I'm fighting for pride, I'm fighting for life. Reputation on the line, so I'm fighting for mine. You ain't gotta really like me, but you must respect me. I'm saying, if they ever try to check me, I ain't gonna let them wreck me. The pain remains. Gotta remind myself where I came from and represent. The struggle made the realest man you ever met. Isn't it evident? Ain't stopped before, not planning on stopping now. I'm tired of playing the sidelines. Gotta make my own highlights.